Snoop Dogg.
Hey guys, Angela here, and today I wanted to share to you guys I love getting cookbooks, and I swear I'm going to do like a cookbook video, but the other day I was in the bookstore and I got this cookbook. Ready? It's Snoop Dogg's cookbook, and I was shook, honestly. I know Snoop Dogg was doing this whole thing with Martha Stewart, but who was to thought that he would come up with his own? And look at it, it's pretty sick that it looks like this. And look how suave he looks with his whatever that is. It's like mac and cheese, but I swear to you guys, as like, if I could just give you a preview. There's quite a bit of stuff in here, and they're quite easy. I'm not even, I'm a little shook. This cookbook has so many like cool things, and the way that he like names them. There's some stories from when he was touring back in the day, and it's just a really good cookbook to have in your library. And today I just wanted to make a recipe from this cookbook and show you guys that, like, hey, it's really worth buying. Like, I've already made one thing from there, but today we're gonna be making Down Under Lobster Thermidor, and that's what it looks like. I just think it's just great, and the recipe's right here. The recipe looks fairly easy, and I'll be honest, I know, like, I'm a cook and I cooked a lot of things and I'm like very enthusiastic. I'm like a food enthusiast. I have never cooked lobster before. I love eating lobster, never cooked it. So who is better to teach me, a newbie in the whole shellfish game, than who's better to share and teach us how to make lobster than Snoop Dogg, D-O-double-G. Let's drop it like it's hot and make some lobster, shall we? So the recipe looks fairly simple. It requires 3 lobsters, about 1/4 pound each. I got 2, so I don't think it's a big deal. 4 tablespoons of salted butter, 3 garlic cloves, 2 shallots, 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/3 dry white wine, which I realize I don't think I have, a teaspoon of dry mustard. Can I use wet? 2 cups of heavy cream, a teaspoon of salt, cracked black pepper, shredded Gruyere cheese, a cup of Parmesan, a cup of crushed butter crackers. Are those like Ritz? We'll see. A cup of parsley and scallions. So not that many ingredients, seems pretty simple. I am not the biggest fan of the idea of taking live lobsters and just putting them in boiling, scalding hot water. I know they'll be dead in like a second. So I read that if you put lobster in the fridge, they'll fall asleep, and then I could put them in the water so it's just like they won't even know. Oh, so here are the live lobsters. Can you hear them? Do you hear that? That's not the bag. It's the lobsters. Guys, I've never bought live lobsters before, so this is new to me. I've seen it on the TV, so I have a tray. I'm gonna carefully put them in the fridge, and hopefully the cold will like make them go to sleep. So like squeamish, but oh god, oh my god. In the fridge, and then they're just gonna go. You go to sleep, so that when I kill you, it'll be easy. Okay, it's been some time, so I'm gonna check on the lobsters. I actually took it from the fridge to the freezer because I felt like the fridge wasn't cold enough. Move them too much. Oh my god, yep, This one's wide awake. Ah! How are y'all doing? Not moving as much? That's a good sign. Salt the water. I don't know why I'm whispering because they're sleeping. I'm gonna salt the water. They're just dreaming and they go to heaven. So we're gonna do that. Looks like we're cooking it from 8 to 10 minutes and then we put it in the ice bath. So it looks like essentially we're poaching the lobsters. When cool enough, cut the lobsters in half lengthwise. Remove the meat, place it in a small bowl, remove and discard the inner lobster shells. In a skillet over medium heat, melt butter and swirl the skillet to cover the bottom completely. English, please. When the skillet is hot and the foam has subsided, add the garlic and shallots. Cook for 30 seconds. Gradually add the flour and whisk to combine. So it looks like we're kind of making like a bechamel sauce here. Cook for 2 minutes, whisking until the mixture is thick and pale yellow. Whisk the wine. So I literally just went to the store just now and bought some white wine. And I am not a fan of white wine, but I know cooking with white wine with seafood is like ideal. But I am not a white wine drinker, man. This was out of my comfort zone. So, yeah, maybe it's just too, I don't know. And oh my God, I waited in line and the cashier person didn't check my ID card, guys. Like, I get so offended when they don't check my ID card. It's like if I go to a restaurant or a bar, it's like, 1, do you really think I'm that old? 2, shouldn't you be doing your job? Mustard, cream, salt, and pepper. Stir in the cheeses until melt and thick. Stir in the lobster meat until coated. Remove from heat. Divide the mixture among the lobster shells. Sprinkle with a touch of crushed crackers. Place the lobsters under the broiler for 4 to 5 minutes until tops are brown. Garnish with parsley, scallions, serve warm. Okay, so Lobster Thermidor brought to you by Snoop Dogg's new cookbook. I gotta say, it looks really good. Okay, ready? Let's dig in. Oh, it's nice and creamy. It's cheesy. Look at that. Is this how it's supposed to be? I don't know, I never had lobster thermidor before. Oh man, it's like mac and cheese, but without the carbs and just lobster meat. Lobster thermidor. Gotta check it out. Don't forget to subscribe and like to this video if you like lobster and Snoop Dogg like me. Or well, just me. I'll catch you guys later. Take care. Bye.